Okay, so now we're going to talk about negative exponents. We're going to talk about what negative exponents are and how we could rearrange negative exponents. So on your own, fill in this piece right here. Just go to your calculator and type these in and see what you get and fill those in. Okay, good. Now what we're going to look at is how we can simplify negative exponents. Hopefully what you saw from here is that 2 to the negative first power is not negative 2. What it actually is 1 over 2, or 0.5. So what negative exponents do is they make them smaller decimals. They're fractions. So what you do to make it positive is you put 1 over this, 1 over the a, and make the exponent positive. So you get 1 over a to the fourth power. That 4 now is positive. Change this, you get 1 over 2 to the positive sixth power. So you get that. Hopefully when you did your calculator too, you also got 2 to the 0 power equals 1. So anything to the 0 power always equals 1. Anything to the 0 power equals 1. Okay, so x to the 0 power equals 1. 1,000 raised to the 0 power equals 1. Always, always. Anything to the 0 power equals 1. So just as a word definition, if the exponent is negative in the numerator, so it's negative in the top, we write the exponent as positive by bringing it to the denominator, bringing it to the bottom. So that means x to the negative second power would then become 1 over x to the positive second power. So the exponent is negative in the bottom, so rewrite the exponent as positive exponent by bringing it to the numerator. So it's just reverse numerator. So if it's 1 over x to the negative second power, it becomes x to the positive second power. Okay? So perform any operations you normally would. Multiplying would be add the exponents, dividing would be subtracting the exponents. Okay? It is not considered not considered simplified if it has negative exponents. So you have to make sure you are moving things around to make every exponent positive. So remember, multiplying is adding exponents, dividing is subtracting exponents. Okay? Let's practice a little bit. So k to the negative 13th power will become 1 over k to the 13th power. Okay, here for 4, we're going to flip-flop things. Whatever's negative comes down. Whatever's positive stays. So x squared positive is going to stay. The y has a negative exponent, it's going to flip to the bottom and become positive. The z has a negative, so it's going to go to the top and become positive. For 5, we want to make sure we do any operations first, and then we're going to put it all together. So we separate the numbers first. So we got numbers. We got 7 over negative 14. Well, what does 7 over negative 14 simplify down to? 1 over negative 2. We'll leave it there right now. So for the a's, we're going to have a to the negative second power over a to the second power. Well, if we're dividing tells us we subtract. We're going to get a to the negative 2 minus 2. We get a to negative 4 power. Okay. B's we're going to take care of also. So we got b to the negative 6 over b to the negative 4th power. So again, this is dividing, so we have to subtract. So we get b to the negative 6 minus negative 4, and then it becomes plus a positive. We get equals b to the negative second power. Now let's put it all together. So we get 1 over negative 2, a to the negative 4th power, b to the negative second power. We have negatives, so we have to simplify that further. So what do? We take the negative exponent, bring it down to the bottom. So we end up getting as our final answer 1 over negative 2, a to the positive 4 power, b to the positive 2 power. The negatives got to go to the bottom. And that is our final answer. The 1/2 just stays there. It's a simplified fraction. All right, negative power over power, same thing. We could do the operations first and then do it, or just right away say we're going to change this and say 1 over 3 a to the 5th power over 1 and then simplify everything. Or distribute first, say a to the negative fifth power over b to the negative third power, and then do your flipping and say it's negative, I got to bring it up to the top to become positive. This is negative, this a is negative, got to bring it down to the bottom to become positive. Either way is just fine. All right.